What did you learn in your past relationship that affected you to this day?
I would have to say trusting in myself and remembering that love has to come from me first before it can come from anybody else. I'd say that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's a short answer, I know, but I mean, it's honestly all that I've learned is that love truly comes from, and like self-love obviously comes from yourself, but true love has to come from you first. You have to know what that feels like in order to give it to someone else.
If you knew the world was watching, what would you tell the world?
Oh, that's a hard question. What would you say?
We need to protest reality.
What?
Because some things should be protested, like, why are we paying $1,000 for a phone? Why are we voting for Trump? Like, that type of stuff.
Have your own opinions. Like, vote for Kamala Harris, 2024, please. Yes. Like,
So would you date someone who is of a different religious group or lacks a religious group?
okay. Oh, absolutely. Like, me personally, I don't judge. Like, if you have a different religious like group, absolutely. I don't know. I'm open, so I would date anyone who's of a different religion. So yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, so I'd say I'm a Christian, but very mild. And I don't go to church, I don't pray and go and read the Bible a lot. But what I wouldn't date is someone that hates God and was like, oh, why are you religious? That's gross. Like, I don't want anything like that.
What did you learn in your past relationship that affected you to this day?
Don't cheat. That's all.
Did someone cheat or?
Yeah, I did. But listen, it was high school, and I didn't. Well, I should not have gone on camera.
What did you learn from it?
I learned that if you don't find that person, valuable enough to stay with them and not cheat on them, then don't be with them. Have enough respect for them to break up with them.
Do you think you would tell your future partners that you cheated in the past?
Yes, I mean, it was high school. I was literally like 16 years old, but I would tell them. I mean, if they asked, I wouldn't just. I would tell them. Yeah.
Would you want your partner to tell you if they cheated, or meaning like in the past?
I mean, I would want them to tell me, but yeah, I guess I would want that. Because I told him the night after I did it, I went over and I told him, so.
If you could go back in time and give your past self, if you could give your past self advice, what advice would you give?
Don't try so hard. You don't need to be doing all this extra shit to impress people. Like, be yourself, and that sounds cheesy, but be yourself and do your thing, and the people that fuck with you because how you act is for real, those are the people you should fuck with. Don't fuck with the people who just fuck with you because you're acting a certain type of way.
Okay, if you could give someone motivation, like general motivation, what sort of motivational speech would you give?
Get up, go get what you need, get what you want. Don't sit down and just have your hand out all the time.
Did that happen in your life where you had to learn that?
No, I was always taught to get what I wanted. So anyway, anything I want and I know I need it, I have to go get it. I have to work, get up, 9 to 5, grind, make the money, get the cheese. I don't think I should just, okay, yeah, I have to have my hand out. No.
If you had to go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
I would tell myself to care a little bit less about what anybody thinks. And just be myself a little bit more and stand up for myself and set more boundaries. I've kind of let people like determine my worth and like how I value myself, and I don't think that if I went back and could tell, could do it all over again, that I would let anybody tell me how I should feel about myself or how I should feel about the decisions that I make.
So if you were in a relationship with a guy and someone was talking shit to you, would you expect your man to like hit him or?
Yes, hit him. Yeah, duh.
What if he went to jail?
I'll bail him out, and then what?
What if there's like a crowd of people that are talking shit? Would you expect him to just fight all of them, or?
I'm throwing bricks. I'm throwing bricks.
And then fuck me later. That's what I would expect.
Wait, what?
I said I would expect him to like ignore it and then like fuck me later.
If a guy you were with cheated on you after 5 years, with like your friend, what do you think the penalty should be?
I didn't. I just cheated back. I fucked his friend. Oh.
On cam is crazy.
So if you could go back in the past and give yourself advice, what advice would you give?
That's a good question. Choose a different career, maybe.
What career?
Military career. I went to military school when I was a kid, so my parents wanted me to do that, but I kind of opted to do the opposite. I guess that's the only thing I would do differently.
If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
Not everything is what it seems, and don't be too trustworthy. is mostly like the hand that might feed you is the one that's feeding you poison at the end of the day sometimes.
If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give?
I think it would be to like just live life fully and stop asking myself questions.
Give me an example. What, like, imagine.
I don't know, just like if I want to travel, just travel and like don't ask myself questions like should I travel, should I stay, should I work, should I just do what I want and just enjoy it.
Let's say you went downtown and you were with your boyfriend, right? And someone was like talking shit about you, disrespecting you. Do you expect your boyfriend to fight the other guy?
I think so. Like I don't know if it's the right thing to do or to think, but I think yeah, I would like my man to like protect me and defend like me. I mean, yeah.
Would you be expected to also like bail him out if he goes? Are you even okay with the possibility of him going to jail?
No, I don't want things to go that far. No, no, I just want him to like protect me, and yeah, that's it.
If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
I'd say just try everything. Like, don't have reservations about like what you can and can't do or what you can and cannot become. You know, if you have an aspiration, go for it. And dreams are, you know, things we must hold on to. So.
That's cute. That's cute.
So if you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
I would say save up as much as you can because right now the economy is real bad and some people are like on their asses. So yeah, save up as much as you can. Like even if you're in high school, first job, save up. Even if you're going to college, especially if you're going to college.
Someone's talking about you very negatively. Some person, some guy, random guy. Would you expect your guy to basically go up and fight him?
If I'm with a guy that's like a fighter type, maybe. But like I normally wouldn't pick that because like why would I want someone to like fight?
What about you?
I would hope that my man has enough confidence and a lot of dignity compared to what the other guy's feeling. Like if he knows I have a man, like you should be happy you're with me. You shouldn't feel like you need to fight for anything because you already have me.
So
Talking about you or a guy talking?
it's a guy talking about you very negatively.
Then I'll go up to them myself and I'll be like, what the fuck do you have to say? Say it to my face. The fuck?
So you don't want your guy
Well, I don't have a man.
Well, if hypothetically you did,
If I had a man,
you know, fight some dude.
well, I don't really like fighting anyway. And if a guy was talking about me and my guy wanted to fight him, I'd be like, no, let me talk to him. Because what does he have to say about me?
I think that it's embarrassing to engage with any of that. Like, if your man starts fighting someone, why are you like, you're making a fool of yourself. Be confident in yourself. Like, I'm with you, I'm not interested in him. Vibe.
No, but he's not flirting.
It's like he's not flirting. He's talking shit about you negatively.
I don't care. I don't care what it is.
Okay, I would go to him first because you're talking about me, then say it to my face. And if he was still like being rude, trying to fight me, then of course I'd have like my man step up and like do some shit. But that would never happen because I wouldn't allow that to happen.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Confidence is key.
Talk or something.
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you. If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
Don't do drugs. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, bro. Yeah, that's what I'd give myself.
Okay, so you guys are in a throuple. How would you describe your relationship?
Like homeopathic. It's healing.
It is very healing, adventurous.
So much fun.
We like to say we go on missions.
What do you think is the most interesting thing about your relationship?
The way we met, yeah.
We fell in love. We ordered the same coffee.
I started talking to Justice, and then Justice met Mary, and then like yeah.
Did you guys initially tell each other what you're looking for, like off rip, or did you guys sort of figure it out while you're talking?
We all took a little fun pill, and then
No, Nikki's being coy, so we took a sabbatical. It took a while to figure out what we were, cause like Nikki and Mary were fooling around. Mary and I were fooling around. Nikki didn't know she wanted to fool around with me, but it happened.
It happened.
And when I revealed to Mary was really, really cool about it. Mary and I have like, we go on missions together. So when we were like, let's invite Nikki on a mission, we found out that...
Would you guys ever like marry?
Oh, that's interesting. You guys answer first.
So I feel like marriage is like, we don't have to do anything marriage. Like, we could just vibe. Yeah, nothing.
As long as we're like committed together, like marriage is just like, yeah, it's fun. Marriage is just like another thing the government tries to.
It's interesting enough because even though we're three people, I identify us as a monogamous couple. Yeah. I feel like Nikki and Mary think the same way.
We're open to each other, but not.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever not get along, or how do you deal with that?
I feel like we always get along.
We're friends first.
Yeah, friends first.
That's how it works. We're friends first.
So let's say you have your partner, burning building, right? Your partner and your dog. Who are you saving?
My dog.
Okay, and why?
I feel like animals, especially dogs, are like put on this earth because they're like companions and they're loyal to people. And I just feel like dogs are so selfless, like 100% selfless. And I've had my dog ever since I was like 5, so as long as I can remember. So I would pick my dog over anyone, even myself.
Do you date to marry?
Yeah, I do.
When do you tell your partner? When do you tell the person you're dating that you're dating to marry?
I set my intentions very straight up, like from the start. I don't know if you're into just like the hookup thing, but I'm not. And if you are, like, that's totally fine. Like, you do you, but I'm not into that. So, and I just give them the choice. Like, yeah, if they're into that, then I'm like, yeah, it's totally fine. Like, go find your girl that is into that thing. But I'm personally not. So, yeah, I set it off right from the start. Like, as soon as I meet them, I'm like, I'm not into that. I'm not easy. I will not just give it up for anything. Like, it takes a while to, like, finally, like, earn my trust.
What do you think holds your relationship together?
Trust. You have to trust each other. That's the only thing that can hold anything together. Communication, that's like the biggest thing in it. That you can't have a relationship if you don't communicate, because then you guys are on 2 separate pages. That's the simple point. That's it.